In a valley called Perseverance, there was a small village that had fallen on hard times. A long drought had dried up the rivers, and the crops had turned to dust. The children, who once dreamed of running races and going to school, now spent their days tired and quiet, their hopes as parched as the land. In this village lived a curious boy named Leo. When he was very young, a sickness had left one of his legs weak, and the doctors said he might never walk properly. But Leo was determined. With the help of his family, who took turns massaging his leg and cheering him on, he did his exercises every single day. First, he learned to walk with a crutch. Then, he traded the crutch for a sturdy stick. And finally, one glorious morning, he took a few wobbly steps on his own. He knew that no challenge was too big if he didn't give up. But now, the whole village faced a challenge. The well was almost dry, and carrying water from the distant spring was a long, painful journey for Leo. He knew they needed a better way. One day, while sorting through the town's recycling pile, a mountain of old bicycle parts, broken fans, and plastic bottles, Leo had an idea. He remembered a book from the old library, with pictures of tall, worry machines that could catch the wind. Windmills, they were called. They could pump water. The villagers, however, were skeptical. "It's just junk." Some shouted, "A child's silly dream." Others muttered, but Leo, remembering the story of a brave little girl who walked into a school despite the shouts of a crowd, stood his ground. He knew his idea was right. He would be brave, even if he was scared of failing. He worked for months, alone at first. He taught himself how gears worked and how to connect wires. He used an old tractor fan, a bicycle frame, and strips of rubber. People called him crazy, but he thought of a scientist who worked for years without giving up, all to help others. Leo wasn't just building for himself, he was building for everyone. Then, something amazing happened. A girl named Maya, who loved to make delicious treats from the few nuts and berries she could find, saw Leo struggling. She didn't have much, but she started bringing him little sweets to keep his energy up. Soon, other children, inspired by their teamwork, began to help. They held tools, fetched water, and shared in the dream. Finally, the day came. Leo connected the last wire. A strong breeze swept down the valley, and the blades of his creation began to spin. With a creak and a groan, the machine came to life. To everyone's astonishment, water began to gush from the well, through the plastic pipes, and into the dry fields. But that wasn't all. Leo had connected a small, worry motor from an old toy. As the windmills spun, it powered a light bulb he had salvaged, which glowed brightly in the gathering dusk. The village was saved. The children could run and play again, and Leo, whose leg had grown strong through his work, ran the fastest of all. Maya used the fresh water to help her create a new, sweet drink that became famous in all the surrounding valleys. Leo and Maya never forgot their struggle. When their invention brought them recognition and visitors, they used the attention to build a new school and a workshop for all the children. They called it the Windmill Workshop, a place where any child, no matter their background, could learn to turn their own junk dreams into treasures that could help the whole world. They showed everyone that with perseverance like Wilma's, the courage of Ruby, the selfless dream of Dr. Salk, the resilience of Milton Hershey, and the curious mind of William Kamkwamba, no challenge is too great and no dream is too small.